Hey everyone, and welcome back to Grounds Family Farm. Today we've got a major mess to clean up and some huge repairs to make. 1 week ago from today, when you're actually watching this, we had some bad storms roll through. You might have seen on the news or something where the storms went through Oklahoma, the bad winds and everything, where semis and stuff were getting turned over. Well, those same storms blew through here, maybe not quite as severe, but we had some damage. I was at work, and this is the text I get from Kimberly. She sends me this picture, and we had some major wind damage that tore up one of our chicken huts, houses, whatever you want to call it. They have tarps over them. The wind caught it and just pretty much rolled it up into a ball. So she made sure that none of the chickens were hurt, checked on all that, and then was like, it's just going to have to wait till I get home. So I get home, and then we get it unrolled and get tarps off. Well, then some of the Peacock's huts and everything, one of their tarps had already torn, and the other one, the structure was trying to lift up. So we just had to cut tarps on everything to keep stuff from tearing up even more. Well, today we're getting ready to fix that and show you what all kind of tore up on this structure. Okay, so y'all saw this was rolled up into a ball, and it actually came apart pretty well. Mostly, I think what held it together was the fact that on the wire, we had, instead of using zip ties, we actually tied it with electric fence wire. And I think that's what saved the structure. Otherwise, it might have been destroyed even more. But on the joints over here where it bent, the welds on them broke. I don't have anything that will weld like that. Plus, I don't really know how to weld. And so what our plan to do is to make this work is once we get it moved back, because after we unrolled it, to keep it from tearing up anymore, we just staked it down where it was. So it would be safe. The chickens were already out, so that wasn't a big deal. But I think what I'm going to do is, it'll probably take both of us, but we're going to pull these back together. I think I'm going to drill a hole on each side of this, run a wire through there, and then pull it tight together and then tie it back together once we get it where it's going, just to make it last a little longer. The chickens that are in this will actually go into the new pen whenever we get it done, so it's mainly just something to get them by until we get that finished. We had our purebred Rhode Island Reds and Americanas in here. That way they were separate from the others. But like I said, everything's mixed together now, so it's just going to be what it'll be. But we're fixing to get this moved back, and then we've got to put some new grommets in some of the other tarps and get all the tarps put back on too. First things first, we got to get all these stakes pulled up and out of the way, and then we're going to move this bad boy.
Yeah, which we only have 3 in there as our temporary stakes, so.
Well, the string broke on that other one, I think. Okay. So we're going to see how this works out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be better end to end. We can try it.
I don't know.
If you can pick up that end. Can you or not?
Yeah. May have to set it down every so often, but.
Yeah, that's fine.
Goodness, this is rough on the hands.
Okay.
All right.
Something's a little
something's not
wrong because it's not flat. Oh, that's broke down there too.
Yeah.
Still not flat.
I think it's an oak, yeah, because this is up. This corner's all the way up. It's almost down.
Wonder if it's warped.
It may be after the. Oh yeah, because the door doesn't even want to close.
Well, it's just twisted.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
That's straight right there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work that down, but maybe that'll work.
It's closer than it was.
Yeah. We may just have to move this out some.
Yeah.
So that it will be at a better angle to hold it down. Because this one's kind of more straight down.
Yeah. Do we get all the stakes now?
Yeah, if you want. So I think that'll work for now. So we got this wire on the outside. I'll just bend down some. Plus, it's just temporary, so.
Yes. Y'all are noisy, you know it? Yeah, yesterday, whenever I got home, the wind hadn't started yet, and I was sitting there like, maybe the wind's not going to be that bad here. And then I came out and was doing chores, and I had to go back inside for something. all of a sudden the peacock started going nuts. So I knew something had happened. And then I looked out the window and ran outside to that rolled up mess. And I was just like, it happened so fast because there was like literally no wind. And then all of a sudden it's just crazy. So that's what I texted him.
That's the door.
Oh, okay.
Tie string.
Oh. I texted him and was like, we've got a major problem. I'm just glad that we could salvage it and it wasn't a complete loss, because that's what I was worried about. It's like, we're about to go to the expo and this happens.
Should hold it.
Yeah, that's down on the ground.
Yeah, and it was crazy because, I mean, it really didn't last all that long, the bad winds.
Yeah.
Because actually after that, we actually went to, they were having a rodeo in town.
Yeah.
We went to the rodeo, which we'll show you a few clips of that a little later.
Yep.
But it was a lot of fun. It's the first time this rodeo has been to this town. Oh, goodness, that broke. So, they still got some kinks to work out, but it was fun.
It was fun.
Girls enjoyed it. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, I hadn't been to a rodeo in a long time, so.
Yep.
Something different, something fun.
Yeah, Abby wanted to see the horses and the barrel racing, and Izzy wanted to see the bull riding, and every bull that had big horns she wanted to bring home.
Yeah, she was like, it's so sweet. It would look so good out in that pasture.
Yeah, it's like, you're crazy. Okay, so we've got that now. I think probably go get the tarp for this one, and we'll try to put it back on.
Okay.
I said we were going to do the tarp, but I forgot we hadn't made the repairs yet. Hoping this is going to work out. Okay.
Yeah.
Better than what it was.
For sure. It's crazy how it's just this one side, but I'm glad it's just this one side.
No, the other side I think is broke too.
Oh, okay.
Might not be.
I'm just really thankful that we did decide to wrap this instead of zip tying it, because this definitely would have been a goner.
Yeah. I don't know, that side might still be fine because I actually wrapped that in metal wire, the first one.
Oh, okay.
And so it might have been strong enough that it held.
Good. You need to come through here? Is that what you need?
Yes.
Okay, I can do that.
But I just need it to not be.
Can't really see.
You're just going to have to work it the right way. Because I keep up a little bit. Right there. Should be, yeah.
Perfect. Teamwork. Yeah, it definitely could have been worse.
Yeah. I just wish we had the other pin ready so that they could go in it, but...
Yeah. Well, what's crazy is...
We'll be taking care of that after the expo.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be kicking that into gear at that point. Oh yeah, that chicken tractor over there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not in use, but it flipped.
Look, I think everything else is going to be okay.
Yeah.
Because this is the side it folded up on. That's probably why it broke the welds.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're ready for a tarp.
Yeah, and thankfully these guys are bucket trained, so it'd be easy to put them back in.
Yeah, we may still have to wait till dark. I think it might have been this way.
Like this way over this.
And then let that fly that way. Now grab this one, hold on tight, and the wind should help push it back.
There we go.
Yeah, I think this will.
We got one that's like, yeah, getting our house fixed back up.
Yeah. Are you ready to be back home?
I know yesterday, Abby and I had to go in and free about 6 of them that didn't come out whenever it flipped.
Mm.
But they all were staying really close because they were like, they didn't know what was going on. Is that right, buddy? You just ready to be back home? Get it all fixed up and get the food and water in there and you'll be ready to go. At least we were able to use the wind to our advantage here.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
This is where it needs to start. And then we'll pull everything out that way.
Okay.
But I just had to do the other side on that one because the wind's blowing.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put one here to hold this, and then we'll work it out in a minute. Now we'll get this end done first, and then work everything out the other way to make it as tight as we can. It's not...
Yeah.
It's definitely stretched out some, but it's still
usable.
It's only got a couple little holes in it, so still will work to keep the sun off of them and rain until we get them moved.
Yep. Yeah, it's still pretty effective. That's the good part.
I just don't want to invest in another tarp right now, since this is going to be temporary for a while. 'Cause after we get them moved and the other thing, but I don't know how much we'll actually use this thing.
Yeah, it might be like a in-between pin or something if they're...
Yeah, that's true. If we hatch out
or
chicks
quarantine.
Or something, they need that, or to quarantine new stuff. That'll work too.
Yeah, because it's a pretty good size tin, so...
Try to work this out as good as I can.
Yeah, like I said, it probably won't be perfect just because of the way it's stretched out, but they will still like it.
Better than nothing.
Yep. They've definitely all been lurking, though, so since we've been back here.
Yep. They're nosy.
Yep. Plus you're working on their homes, and they know that.
Yeah, they're wanting to eat since we haven't fed them yet today, so they'll be easier to catch maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday, I guess what started everything with me coming out here as quickly as I did after I got home, because I hadn't even eaten lunch or anything, and it was like 12:30. But the girls and I came out because all the chickens were out. I guess the door had come open. They'd forgotten to latch it or something.
On this?
Yes. So I just grabbed a bucket of feed and let them straight in there. And every one of them walked right behind me, came in. And then I went inside. I was washing my hands. I was like, well, I might as well go ahead and, do some of the chores since, it is supposed to rain a little bit. And then, yeah, boom. That's when I heard the peacock start squawking.
Yeah.
And if you've ever heard peacocks squawking...
Oh, they're noisy. Everybody knows.
Yeah. One of our neighbors a while back, they saw me and they were like, do y'all have peacocks or something? I was like, yeah, why? They were like, because that sound kind of scared our daughter because she wasn't sure what was going on down there. But every time he starts up his tractor or anything like that.
Yep, they sound the alarm.
I don't know which pen of them it is or if it's just all of them, but...
I think all of them.
I know they feed off each other, so... And they're pretty nervous birds anyway, so... Did we have one at the very top on this one too?
I'm probably going to put a couple...
along the...
Yeah. I'm going to say on that other one, the grommet was ripped out.
Yeah. Oh, hey guys!
Visitors?
Yeah. A bunch of visitors. I'm going to come in here for a second. Hey! Are y'all being nosy too? I heard somebody out here.
Like in the summer, this wind would feel good because it'd keep it cooler, but...
Yeah.
Okay, I think...
That's secure.
They are back in business.
Woohoo!
I am going to tighten up this one corner over here after we put that back to see. It might have tightened back up.
Yeah, I kind of pushed it back down in the dirt some because it had...
Yeah, it's...
Hey, chicks!
Well,
yeah, the door's open. I can put some feed in there if it'll help y'all. Talk about some nosy neighbors. Oh, they heard a feed bucket. Come on, babies.
come on.
Now, it did take them a little bit to figure out how to get in there, since chickens are not the brightest.
Like I said, we
Yep.
may have to wait till they roost after it gets dark. Come on, go over there. Go.
Come on, guys.
Nope.
Come on.
Go over there. It's fine. We'll just wait. Just leave the gate open. If they want to go in, they will. And if they don't, they don't. I'll put these in there and we'll fill them up in a few minutes.
Yeah, we had to wash out all their stuff too after that got messed up because dirt
Yeah.
and dust and everything had blown in.
Well, if you look and can see it's hazy, somebody said that's the dust that's blown in from the Oklahoma.
Goodness.
Because the other day we had a dust storm blow in from Texas.
Yeah.
And then now we've got this because it makes like a mud rain. Like our cars are just covered in mud right now.
It's terrible, yeah.
But yeah, that's somebody posted and said that was the dust that blown in from
Yikes.
Oklahoma from the wind. So air quality is probably not the greatest today.
Yeah.
Okay, on this one, I initially thought that we could probably put some new grommets in it and go, but that's shredded.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I'm going to go see if we have another tarp.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah. Well, like I said, half of it looks good.
Yeah.
It's just the other half.
I just can't believe how bad that shredded it.
Yeah.
That is... Hey there! That's Magic, right?
Yep.
Hey, Magic. Hi, babies.
Okay, this one's not quite the size we need, but it should work a lot better than the old torn up thing that they had.
Yeah, and...
So just go up like we did with the other. Go up high. And then whenever you grab this, it should want to fly back.
Go free! Now the wind doesn't want to cooperate.
Okay. Yeah, if you just hold that.
Okay.
I may have to put one over here just to hold this so it doesn't go flying.
Yeah.
And then I'll cut it and redo it once I get...
Yeah. Because I was going to say, I got extra on this side compared to what that looks like, but...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, some of the chickens are already going in.
We couldn't get lucky and them all go in though.
No, not like yesterday. Yesterday was like a fluke thing, I guess. Whenever I just had them all.
Probably gonna just go ahead and put all the loose chickens we have out in there for now, since stuff keeps happening to them.
Yeah.
And then once we get the other pen, we'll just figure things out after that.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan to me.
What I might, I'm just gonna do this. Let's straighten this back out. Yeah, I think what I'll do, since usually the wind comes from the other way, is I'll just make this where it ends even with the top, and then let that one pull down. It will block the wind instead of acting like a parachute over here.
Yeah.
Can you grab it and pull that way? That's right here.
Okay.
And then I'll cut that in a minute after I get all these done. What are you doing over here, chicken? The feed's over there.
They're coming too. It's like they know we've had something, but...
They know who feeds them. Well, I guess usually it's the girls.
Yeah.
Humans, I guess.
Wind didn't want to kick up whenever we needed it to.
No, but it is now.
Yeah. Crazy.
As long as it doesn't blow away with them.
Yep.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, I wasn't too worried about this one anyway, just because it is a little heavier structure, but then...
Well, I mean, the wind took care of the tarp for us.
Yeah, the wind...
Because I would have left it.
Yeah, that was completely shredded. That was terrible. I didn't realize it was that bad, though, until we got over here close to it.
I know. I was hoping we could just slap some extra grommets in it and put it back on.
Yeah. Hey, guys, don't worry. It's okay. They're not liking this tarp rattling, I guess. Plus
I'm
us
not either.
Over here close.
Can you hold that? Just so I can have... That way I can get this corner done and then start working on those sides.
You're making a mess in there with that food, though. Big mess. All right. almost done on this side, and then not much more on the other.
Yeah, I wonder if I need to finish that one before I keep on.
Oh yeah, just so it's evened out. And
Yeah, so it don't have it the wrong way.
I'm glad the cows are out here today. Like getting to see them. Are you putting any on the top?
Yeah,
on this
just because otherwise it's gonna do all kinds of craziness.
I probably won't go in there because
Yeah,
they get nervous enough with one person.
I just gotta see if I can even.
Oh yeah, there's a plastic grommet from the last one.
Mm-hmm. I think if I do that, then one.
Oh,
Get back!
don't be crazy! Don't be crazy!
Instead of just getting back, he goes nuts.
Mm-hmm. They're very, very nervous. Yeah, you are nervous about everything.
I think that's probably good.
Yeah, I
That
think
should
so.
keep it where it doesn't flap too much.
Yeah.
And if it becomes an issue, then we got a plus with this. If that ends up flapping and ripping a couple of grommets, we still got a couple more grommets we can use to secure it again.
Yeah, that'll work.
I think that's going to work.
Okay.
Now, one more peacock pin to do.
Yep.
So if you can grab both sides, so you kind of have some control and make it for sure like a sail. And then whenever we get them up and over this,
just throw
ridge,
the other one.
Yeah, like oh, you got let go. Yeah, it's gotta keep this one up high. It's about to. Come on.
Keep going, Wind. It just doesn't like us.
No.
If you want to hold this side, I can go in and work it over.
Or if you might be able to reach that one corner over there. Is it far enough?
I could try.
Because then you might be able to work it back.
No, not quite tall enough.
There's a rake right there. I don't know if you can grab it with the rake. That's the only problem about this one is we can't reach both ends.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't even go that way.
Oh no.
It goes this way. So grab that corner up there.
Okay.
And just work it around. Okay. Well, that might have worked better anyhow.
Hey, that still helped a lot. So.
Yeah. And then
I guess about where this.
let me get it fastened. They're gonna need a new home soon too.
Yep. That's on the list.
Otherwise, they'll be free.
Yeah.
Tarp will help because these zip ties are the heavier duty ones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say that these don't sound like they're clicking very good.
I need to go back through one of these days and like everywhere there's a clear one, put a black one. I may do that on this bottom edge because.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some more and do that while you're doing this.
Would not recommend this.
No.
It's good if you need something temporary, but anything longer than a season, they just don't hold up.
Yeah, if you
have an area with snow, I sure wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's just, they're cheap. Thin metal.
Yeah.
So the other one is better because it is wrapped, but
yeah,
it's still just the fact that
they're flimsy.
It just doesn't really work out.
Great temporary pins as long as conditions are ideal.
Yeah.
Because, I guess if it was really bad, doesn't matter how temporary it is.
Yeah, wouldn't hold.
Yeah. Bad windstorm, bad snowstorm, whatever. It's just going to be bad either way. So I'm trying to get every area where something might try to get in.
Oh, yeah. If it's just like spaced out ever so, it's pretty good because they got the metal fence around for stuff to not come up in the yard. But
yeah,
main thing, I just don't want them to escape because who knows where they would go.
Yeah, these guys are crazy. I thought they would gentle down like some of the other things do, but
no, they're just nutty.
Yeah, I need to do some on this edge too because there's multiple areas over here that are bad too. Wild. Just like y'all.
Yeah. Y'all were actually free. Y'all just didn't know it.
Yeah. If they had really wanted to be, they could have been.
Yeah, they could have got out easy. Especially much they flop around.
I wonder if that, because I don't remember seeing it flopping like this before. I wonder if the wind may have accelerated the process a
Well, I'm
little
sure. Well, when the tarp was on, probably because it was just working back and forth, and if they're brittle,
bit. Yeah.
they make them pop.
Okay. I don't like that spot either. Let me check all this, I guess.
Yeah. Something.
Some of these clear ones don't look like they'll be long for this world either.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all have had a lot of freedom. Just glad y'all have not tried to use it. That's fine. I'm gonna put one where these clear ones are here because they look brittle. Oh.
What? Oh, good grief.
Good night.
Yeah, because on the joints of the wire,
we
we
used the black
did
ones.
the black ones, but on those,
We didn't because,
well, that's what they sent. We should have known better.
Yeah.
How you push that through and down?
Yeah.
And then if you'll come to this other side.
Okay.
There you go. Ugh.
I know your fingers just like feel numb after a while when you handle these things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
that'll
a
work.
couple right here. Oh yeah, this one's already had one pop.
Yeah, I'll slap one up here just so that it's.
Put it on backwards.
They'll twist. I mean, not once you put them together, but.
Yeah, well. Just because I could foresee this being a problem with the others right beside it just popped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check this back panel just to make sure it's all good still. Since it's been moved a little bit. Yeah, it still looks okay.
Yeah, I figure it's the wind and then the collapse didn't help it any.
Yeah, it just took a while for it to actually completely get that point.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of you have been asking if we still had the peacocks, and as you can see, we do, and they are doing really, really well. They are still in this shelter, but it's just now springtime, so we are going to be working on their more permanent shelter pretty soon. But I mean, we've always got some sort of project rolling, and birds are happening soon. We've got the chickens first because we've almost got that one done.
Yeah.
We just have to get the run finished, and then these guys are next.
Which we're probably going to sell a couple of the males that are in here.
Yes.
Just because that'll give us where we have, if we sell 2 of the males, then we'll have 3 females and 3 males and can put them in breeding pairs.
Yes. And I mean, that was the intent initially anyway, whenever we found out we had the all males on these blue, really beautiful blue ones. But it just hasn't worked out for us to get them to the sale because, I mean, we were going to take them to the exotic sale this last time, but then we ran out of time, didn't have time for cages. Plus, we actually wound up doing stuff before the auction, and I mean,
it just wouldn't have worked out to carry animals around with us.
Yeah, so we will figure it out, but we actually have a local auction that sometimes does some peacocks, so that may be an option for us, or just private buyers. So we'll figure it out, and whenever we get to that point, we'll take care of it. But these guys are actually a little calmer than the others with us around them and with the tarp flapping and stuff. But unfortunately, they're kind of used to that because we've had to replace this tarp, twice now?
Yep. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, this would have been the 3rd time putting a tarp on it.
Yeah. And we just have their water and feed in like a regular flat pan just because that's easier to deal with for them. In the winter. And because whenever the others would freeze, oh my word, that's the worst thing in the world.
You couldn't thaw them out. I mean, there's no way to thaw them out because it's a little hole that the water's coming out of. So we opted for open pans for all of them, and we just try to keep them clean. Yeah, and it's really not that hard. I actually have a mitt that I've been using. It's like a car wash mitt, and it works great for waters, for water pans. A water pan mitt. Yeah, that's basically what it is now because I'm not using it on a car. But I think there's a few chickens that are in the pen. I think we may leave it open, and when it gets dark and they start roosting, we're going to go catch them all and put them in. I think that any chicken that is loose, even the yard chickens, we're going to go in and pitch them in there for a while.
Yes.
At least while we're gone to the expo.
Mm-hmm.
That way, whenever our farm sitter is taking care of stuff,
Yes.
my mom's up here supervising, they can make sure that everybody's taken care of, because I know that's one of the things that whenever you're gone and have somebody else take care of, their biggest worry is something happened to your animals. So if we had them loose and coyotes or something got them, I don't want them to feel bad. And so
Absolutely.
our goal is it'll be a little bit cramped in there, but it's just for 3 days. And so we'll get them put in there, and then thankfully, or hopefully after that, we'll get the other run done. But it may be once we get back from the expo, we just turn the yard chickens back out, and then they run free for a while until we get that done, because we still got to get the area cleaned up as well as get the run built. Yeah.
It's definitely getting hazier and dustier, because which your sunglasses actually have dust all over them now. It's wild.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And I mean, he hasn't been, I mean, y'all have seen what he's been doing. It's not like he's been playing in the dust. But yeah, no, that's just literally the dust. I need to show y'all this sky, because it's crazy. It's like a wall of dust.
Yes. Looks terrible.
I mean, it's just, I mean, look at that. It's seriously, I mean, that is just airborne dust right there.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild. May need to get the girls to go in and get out of it a little bit, because...
Well, we got to run to town.
Yeah, we need to go run our errands and stuff before it gets too late.
Yeah, we got to go pick up something else, which you'll get to see later.
Yep.
Some more exciting stuff, something a little different.
Yeah, something another thing we haven't actually had before.
Yeah.
But
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, don't know.
It'll be a surprise, though. But we are going to go get cleaned up, because we got to run to town. Here are a few clips from the rodeo last night that you can watch, and then after that, we'll come back and show you all the chickens after they're caught. So let us know what you think about the rodeo. Like I said, it was their first time here. I think they did pretty good. I mean, for as small of a town as we have, it being their first time here, I mean, it's a pretty good rodeo.
Yeah.
Like I said, it had a few downtime with them trying to get stuff ready, but I'm sure as they go on that they'll get the kinks worked out, because I think they're going to have, I forgot how many rodeos at a time, but I think they're going to be here like 5 times in our town. So it'll be like, again, in May, I think, and then August, October, November, and there may be one other month in there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So here's a few clips from the rodeo, and then we'll be back with you to show you the chickens in the pen.
Yep. Okay guys, so it's the next day. This morning we had church and Kevin had to go to work this afternoon. So I figured I'd bring you out and let you see how these guys are doing. Last night we did come out and it was probably around 9 or 9:30 and all 4 of us worked together and caught all of the chickens that were out running loose and all that and put them in the pen. And it really wasn't that hard because with them roosting, it was pretty easy to catch them all, except for one. And she's just kind of a little crazy sometimes, but I'll show you how these guys are doing. Hey everybody. Now, I will say the only exception to the chickens being put up is Hey Hey. The reason being Hey Hey gets picked on a little bit, so we did not make him get put in the pen just because we didn't want anything to happen. And look, if you look back there in the corner, already got one egg and there's one that's sitting. We made sure we spread out lots. Oh, there's another egg. We made sure we spread out lots of hay in here. That way they had a nice soft place to sit, lay, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm seeing more and more eggs. I'm gonna have to go in there and collect some here in a few minutes. We did have a couple of pecking order issues that the roosters had to work out, but I think they figured it out by now. And there's a lot of chickens in this pen right now. I do know that. But this is temporary till after the expo. That way we can keep them safe while we're gone and go ahead and hurry up and get that run done as soon as we get back. And that way, you know, we don't have to worry about them being protected while we're gone and don't have to worry about the sitters, farm sitter and Kevin's mom being afraid that they might lose one while we're gone also. But so far, so good. And Kevin's going to put some more straw in here. He's got to get some more tomorrow. He's going to run over and grab some, and he said he's going to try to add some in here too, so they've got even more places to nest and, you know, lay their eggs and all that good stuff safely. But I think this is working out really good. They really don't know what to think about being penned up, just because that's not something that they've had to do a whole lot. Some of them anyway. Some of them have been free birds for a really long time. So, oh well. That's fine. This is a good start for these guys. Yeah, you'll get used to it. Y'all will all get used to it. And we had a lot more than I thought we did too. I really thought we'd lost a lot more than we had. But they're all doing fantastic. I'm really happy about the fact that there's a lot more left than what I originally thought. So, yeah. Are you the boss? Yeah, this guy right here has established his dominance as the boss of the pen, I think. I think this is the one. He and our other pretty guy back there were sitting there bowing up at each other last night, so. But they're doing fine. I think they've got their sides of the pen right now established, so. The only one we had any issues with last night was, where is she? Oh. That black chicken back there in the back, that is Lady Francis. If you remember, Lady Francis was our only remaining bird after the massive, horrible dog attacks that we had. And so she is extremely skittish just all the time, just a very nervous bird. But that's okay, she's been through a lot and now she can finally calm down. So hopefully that will help her too, because she actually was really sweet and really gentle before, and she's not rough now. She just gets really nervous, don't you, girl? But yeah, they're all just hanging out, keeping plenty of feed in there. We'll make sure we keep layer pellets in abundance in that center pan there. May even put an extra one in here, don't know yet. But they kind of been taking turns and then scratching it out and pecking at it and all that good stuff. So can't wait for the day when we finally have that big chicken run finished. Oh, this one keeps thinking that she's gonna escape. You're in there for the long haul, sugar. Sorry. But yeah, I think I'm fixing to go in here and go get these eggs, and I've got some other chores I got to get done because we are gearing up to get ready for the Okie Homesteading Expo. So I've got to check some things off my list. I think that's all we're gonna have for you in this video. We really appreciate you watching and hope you like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time on Grounds Family Farm. Bye guys.